Reporting live from the warehouse there aftermath. To think ukuthi ngiqala unyaka, I started the year, making decisions, saying I'll stick to them. I went on a book buying restriction. I was happy, I was doing very well. I managed to buy, I think I bought like less than 4 books throughout the year, and it's because of book club books as well. It was just one book I bought from the Kingsmead book fair that was unplanned. But bengiqhuba kahle, right? Like 5 books in like 6 months for me. Yabona, I'm right. I decide the week leading up to the warehouse sale, which no man, I have not been as excited walking into bookstores. I've not been excited, going to book launches and stuff because this restriction, it's hindering me from getting to experience books, like buying them and having them and reading them. Well, reading is a other thing. I clearly have books to read, but get me about iy'ncwadi ezintsha to read because new releases and all of that. So I was like, no, this book buying restriction, it's hindering me. And then I asked this, to my partner. In fact, my partner has been observing how I've not been reacting, I've not been so excited about books because of this restriction. And he was quite concerned. He was just like, girl, kwenzakalani? Like, kwenzakalani? You don't seem as excited anymore. And I'm like, because I can't buy the books. And he's like, who put you on this button? I was like, I did. He's like, get the thing out of here. It's gonna take away your happiness. I was like, no, I'm trying to be disciplined, trying to be, strict and stuff. And then he was like, girl, tata me, bamba, hambo jablis inhliziyo, because you need that. And I was like, you really love me. You know what? I was so happy. I received my monetary gift and then ngathi ngiyothenga incwadi. Okay, second part is that I'm part of a book stockpile, and basically in the book stockpile you deposit money according to how many books you read in a month, and depending on the version of the book, hardcover, paperback, ebook, you deposit a certain amount. So I had a few coins from last year as well, and I was like, hey, a few coins, amashumi nje ambalwa, I want to go buy some books, right? So between my partner and the book stockpile, I had, some money to go and please my heart and get excited again about books. So this warehouse sale was more than just me buying books and sale. It was me reigniting my excitement, my love for buying books, seeing books, being in the presence of books in that environment, like just being excited about seeing new authors and stuff. It was supposed to unleash, that thing that I've just been like monitoring and containing because I'm trying to restrain myself. It was time to just unleash it. And the warehouse sale was the platform to do that. Hi, Bangil. Hi, Bangila. Guys, if you've been following my content for a while, you know that when I go to a warehouse sale, when I go to any sale, like I come up, okay, minimum stack of 5, stack of 5. Nyana. Oh, child. I was there for like a good 3 hours. And I'm here to show you what I came up with. I was there for a good 3 hours. And you can ask me what was I doing for those 3 hours. I will not have an answer for you. But yeah, in conclusion, it didn't go well at all. But just because I went there trying to find the books, I said I need to come up with something. I was trying to squeeze for them. In fact, me and Ziggy were literally saying, we must just choose happy. We must just choose something. Let's take something. Kube ne evidence. Saya, we went to a warehouse sale. But you know what? Backstory. Okay, backstory. So, wake up. Friday morning. I'm going with a friend. We're good. We're hyped. I'm energized. Happy. We get there. It's it's like about 25 past to 8:30, right? Okay, get there. There's a long queue. Firstly, when we walk, because we went to the Rosebank one, when we walk towards the venue, we see that it's inside like a store area, but it's so dim. I was like, what's going on? Like, is this where the books are? This is my first reaction, by the way, because I'm like, hi bo, and then I see the line is curving. I was like, there's even a line? I mean, a line is fine, but it's always better when there's a line and you can see what you're going towards. Like, you can see, you know, when they have it at that four ways area and you can see the line, but you're seeing the stack of books, like, you're getting excited. The more you move, the more you're excited. There, we were standing, like, curving, like, around the different stores, and asiboni ukuthi kwenzakalani. So you're not even getting, you're just waiting and hoping and crossing fingers. And then I see some of my face. Oh, this is my favorite part about going to the sale. I saw some of my TikTok book talkers, Bookstagrammers faves. I saw Ntsigi, I saw Kat, I saw Tisel Annie, I saw Nkele. So, I saw like Kenny. So I saw a lot of my faves, which was literally the best part about going to that warehouse sale, right? And maybe that's where I won. I won by seeing some of my good faves. And I also met a lady who's subscribed to my YouTube channel. I need to now remember her name. I think it starts with an M. Girl, I'm sorry I forgot your name, but if you see this, shout out. I appreciate you. Because we got like a similar book and we had a little chat. Apologies, I forgot your name. But anyway, that was the best part. So we're standing in the line. Tig and I are like having a chat. We're like, hey dude, what's going on? The space, it's looking a bit dim. It's looking dim. First, it's looking small, so there isn't enough lighting. Like, you can't see what's going on in there. In fact, if you didn't know about the sale, you would be thinking, what in the is going on? Like, as if you were a bypasser and you didn't know that there's a book sale going on, you'd be looking like, what are people doing there? Like, people are queuing to go in there, but like, what's that line, right? Cool, we queue. Okay, cool. The line moves. It moves relatively quick, right? So I think we spent about 20 to 30 minutes in the line. Cool. But I didn't feel the 20 to 30 minutes because I was chatting away with Sigi at some point, and then there was Nkele. We were just chatting away, man. It was just nice seeing people you've seen online and having the chat. I guess the setup of the tables. Tables are against the wall. It was giving, I don't even know if I'm claustrophobic or not, but I felt, I was feeling claustrophobic. And then it was just feeling over and underwhelming. It was just swinging in between the extreme of over and under. It was just going under overwhelming. Selection ibeyingekho. Nakhona ispace isincane, so they can't keep on refilling. It's as if they have this, there's a strategy to say we must get, the books that are already there must get out before we release or bring more books from, I guess, back storage or whatever. So akuna selection variety singakayiboni. And the problem with having attended previous sales, right, is that you've seen the kind of books that are there that constantly rotate, right? So by the time you go to your fourth, fifth, third one, you've seen some of the books, you probably have them already, right? So anyway, so that was the experience. So overwhelmed at some point. I'm like, okay, I'm finding some books, but I'm like, I didn't come here for this. I'm not excited, right? So I grab a few books, and then I grab some non-book items because they also sell that, right? I love that stuff as well. Like, I like stationery, I like little trinkets, like I like small things. My pen, my ball pen, my vibes, right? So I grabbed for some of those things because I'm like, I'm here already. Like, I'm here. And remember, we have a bigger mission here. This sale is supposed to rejuvenate my spirit. Okay, yeah. So manje, I sit down because the trick with going to the warehouse there is that you need to go around, collect. So don't try to spend too much time like dissecting if you want to keep a book or not. If you look at a book and it looks interesting and you probably think you might want to consider it, just put it in your pile. And then after you've done the walking around and stuff, stay with your stack and then just filter through. It's just find a corner somewhere, filter through your stack, and then decide, okay, this is a keep, this is a leave, keep, leave, and stuff. So I did that, and then I ended up just keeping 7 items. And I'm just here to show you those 7 items, and I'll speak about other stuff that I got, but it wasn't from the sale. Okay. Here's the box, if you can see, and let's get into the things I got. Okay, so like I mentioned, I got 7 items from the warehouse sale, and of those 7 items, 3 of them were actually books. So maybe let's start with the non-book stuff. So I got this USB hub. So what it is, it's just it's almost like an extender or some sort, like an adapter of some sort. So one USB gives you 4 USB ports, right? So I connect it wherever there's a USB port, and then I get access to 4 of them. I hope that makes sense. I've been meaning to get this, so this was a nice deal for 75 Rand. I didn't mention that it was 75 Rand. It was a 75 Rand warehouse sale. It was happening this time around across different provinces. So it's happening in KZN, Western Cape, Gauteng. Yes. Cool. And then I got this, right? I've seen this before. So this was quite a steal. I got a book or tablet rest. So this is meant to be like, when you sitting, lying down, chilling, sometimes it's just, you don't want to be holding the book per se. So you want to like put it somewhere, and then you can just paste it. It's that. It's a book rest. So I hope it makes sense. I'm going to try to find a picture and then paste it in so you can see. Firstly, I like the color. So I also like green as a color. So, and this kind of shade of green. So I did appreciate having this. This was a steal. 75 Rand. So it was a steal. And then I got this screwdriver. So this screwdriver is interesting because it's like the tiny screwdrivers that you wouldn't normally have. So to open your book large or small screws, like the tiny screws. So got this. I think this was a steal as well. I was even getting screwdrivers. That's how you know. I was even getting screwdrivers at a book warehouse sale. And then, because forever tempted with stationery stuff, I got this. I got this pouch. It is cute. I like it. I like it a lot. I got this pouch. It says "Hello Sunshine." And then finally, to what we actually went there for. In fact, I need to mention though that one of the books I got here, I actually been wanting, has been on my wish list. So I'm glad I got that. So the first book that I got is Power and Faith by Ponzo Pilane. How evangelical churches are quietly shaping our democracy. I've been wanting to read this book. I follow her on TikTok and I follow the discussion, and I think it's good. And then we have this one, Rising Ukami's Soul, by Njambi McGrath. It looks so pretty. It's a hardcover as well, so love that. And it looked pretty, and yeah, I read a bit about it. I was like, okay. And then I have a South African one. It is Buried in the Chest by Lindani Mbunyuza Memani. So yeah, I'm interested to read this one as well. Looks like a quick read. So yeah, these are all the books I managed to get from the warehouse sale. As in right? I didn't get much. This is all I got. And so what I decided to do, spend for that purpose, right? So I decided to get a stack of books that I've been meaning to get, that I've been seeing around, considered as classic. So Franz Kafka, I've seen a few girlies sharing some of the snippets from some of the books, and I saw this collection set, and I was like, okay, I need to read some of, like, based on the snippets of what they shared, I was like, I need to get this. And this I got from Reader's Warehouse for 500 Rand. And I pretty much decided after the sale didn't go so well, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go find books elsewhere. And this is the stack I had on my TBR. Not TBR, but on my wish list. So I got the stack. And then I got standard. I feel like this is a standard book to have on your bookshelf. I don't know why I haven't had it. I haven't been interested, but I'm like, I feel like this is a staple. Right? Mandela Month. You hear me? Mandela, Long Walk to Freedom, Robben Island. Right? So when I saw this for 50 Rand, I was like, yep, ngizoyithenga. 50 Rand. Ngizoyithenga. This was also from Reader's Warehouse. And then I got 2 copies of Animal Farm. So I actually want to give one to my colleague and one to a girl from church. These were like 60 Rand. And I was like, you know what? Animal Farm, standard, staple. And there's inner joke banter with the colleague about Animal Farm. And I had promised that I'm going to get him this copy because he needs to read it. So I got it for 60 Rand. And yeah, I mean, it's not the cover I would have preferred, but I got it for 60 Rand at Reader's Warehouse. And so that's pretty much all the books that I got. So 3 books from the actual warehouse sale. The other books from Reader's Warehouse. Oh, actually, one more book. This I got from Estorial's sale. So Estorial actually had a sale as well, or has a sale currently. That's ending on the 3rd of August for 75 Rand as well. So I only got this from them. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got. So let me stack them up and show you. So you might be deceived to think I got all of these from the warehouse sale, but I didn't. So these are the books I got yesterday. 3 from the actual warehouse sale. About 6. Let's see. Yes, this is the set. 5, 6, 7, 8. About 8 from Reader's Warehouse, and 1 from Estorial's sale as well. And these books in total, I think, cost me about 1,000. So how many books are they? 5, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I got 12 books for about I'd say like 1.1. Yes, 1,100 Rand. Because I spent, yes, yeah. So about 1,000, let's say 1,200 Rand actually. Let's say about 1,200 Rand. Yeah. So these were my stack of books.